Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of CCNN. I'm Joel Perfect from the onboarding team. This week we'll be covering best practices for utilizing the Amazon integration on the CrystalCommerce platform. And Ryan Takazan will be talking about some ways to merchandise your website. Amazon is a fantastic sales tool for adding extra revenue to your store and diversifying your audience of customers. However, there are some pretty common concerns associated with it, and even some myths that deter people from using it. Today, we're going to cover some of these concerns and myths and show you how to use Amazon to its fullest potential and get the most out of it. The first common concern is Amazon's monthly fee and high percentages. This scares many stores away from selling on the platform. However, it is actually a myth that you can't make money on Amazon despite these things. The truth is that Amazon caters to a much different demographic of buyer than some of the other sales channels. Buyers on Amazon are typically more casual gamers, or even people searching for gifts for their gamer in their life. As a result, many products that don't sell well on other sales channels fly off the shelves on Amazon. Things like intro decks, event decks, etc. sell quite well on Amazon and are able to be sold at higher markups on the platform, not only because of the more casual nature of the consumer, but also because there are thousands, if not millions, more users who will potentially see your product. This allows you to diversify the products you stock, as well as make a higher margin on the products you sell, despite Amazon's higher fee structure. Think of it as somewhat of a marketing expense, as Amazon is advertising your products and your store to millions of potential buyers who may at some point land on your site and now will have an increased brand recognition of your company. Secondly, Amazon's fee structure also includes credit card processing, so it's not as high as it seems at first glance. With Amazon handling the payment processing, you can focus on delivering superb customer service to all of your customers. We also offer a couple of tools to help mitigate the additional fees incurred with Amazon. The first of which is the price multiplier and modifier. The price multiplier allows you to add a multiplier to the price of your items in your admin so that they list for slightly more on Amazon. The multiplier will take whatever number you enter and multiply the sell price by that amount for your Amazon listing. So for example, if your item were priced at $4 in your admin and you had a 1.5 multiplier, the same item would list for $6 on Amazon. The price modifier allows you to add an additional fixed amount to each product listed on Amazon. So for example, if you had an item priced at $4 in your admin and had a $2 modifier set up, that same product would list for $6 on Amazon. You likely will not use that drastic of a multiplier and modifier, however, this is simply an example. The second tool you can utilize is adjusting your shipping costs. This does two things. Firstly, it encourages larger order sizes, and secondly, it helps to recoup some of the additional expense of selling on Amazon. You can find and adjust your shipping settings and your prices in your Amazon seller portal. Another common misconception is that selling on Amazon will lead to oversells. While it's true that selling on multiple sales channels does open you up to the possibility of overselling items, we have powerful tools you can utilize to help mitigate this risk. Firstly, you can set a reserve quantity on the items that you're selling on multiple sales channels. A reserve quantity allows you to keep a buffer of sorts of stock in place in the off chance that an item does oversell, so that you will still have stock to fulfill the order. Secondly, you can utilize max quantity to set the number of an item that a customer can purchase in one transaction. This helps to prevent single customers from buying out all of your stock in the event that a card does spike in price. You also have the ability to control what you do or do not want to sell on Amazon and sync only those products that you wish to sell. You can use this to your advantage by tactically choosing your products based on the demographic of customer that shops Amazon, while leaving other items to sell on other channels where they may sell better. In addition to all of this, Amazon offers you your first month of selling for free. So you've got nothing to lose in trying it out and seeing if it is in fact something that will work for your store. If you're interested in getting set up, but you're unsure of how to do so, please see our Amazon MWS initial setup article in the knowledge base, which we will link in the description, or send an email to support@crystalcommerce.com and we would be happy to assist you. We're going to take it over to Ryan now with some merchandising tips for your store.
In this segment, we're touching on some tips on merchandising your online store, which applies to both your brick and mortar stores as well as your online retailers too. Getting to the point, your site should trigger the spidey senses when a prospective customer visits your homepage. The site's homepage should be marketed with a good mixture of value propositions, promotions, and relevant products in order to convert sales. You need to sell the prospective customer to buy from you. Just because you have a site with products on it doesn't mean it's going to be an online ATM or automatic transaction machine that sells products and puts money into your business. Your goal on the website should be to make a prospective customer feel that your business consistently updates the site with value propositions, promotions, and products in that order. You want to create a feeling inside of the customer that they need to visit your website when they are in the mode for impulse browsing or in search for a particular product. Talking about value propositions, these come in many forms. In our industry, the good ones have a consistent value proposition that is part of running their online business month in and month out. Through time, their businesses are now known for some of them too. Some examples of value propositions are free shipping propositions, buy list propositions, loyalty reward, credit accumulation with all sales made, reward tiers, things like this. In-store pickup is one. Also, you can even say you've been in business since like 19 something or 2000 something. That's a value proposition. Moving to promotions. Promotions are another part of the pie. Promotions are what can push a customer from being on the fence to completing the sale in the shopping cart or not doing it. You always have to promote. This is what gives a customer a reason to keep visiting your site. The point of promotion is to keep a customer coming to your website to see the current promotion that you're running this week, this month, the period of time, or until limited quantities are gone. Some examples of promotions are bundle promotions, online coupons, combination coupons like free shipping and store credit, or maybe free shipping and off a free gift. Pre-order promotions and bundles, weekly, daily specials, limited time specials on products on reward boosts, buy list boosts, limited quantity specials, overstock deals, deals of the day, bundles, and all the stuff like that. Going into products, you gotta keep your products in rotation. It's extremely important to the website. When you update the products on your website, you want to treat your website the same way that you treat the shelves of your brick and mortar store. This goes for your online people too. You want to put your best foot forward. And by putting that TLC into the product rotation, this keeps the website feeling up to date and relevant. The customer visiting your website must feel a feeling that you have an ear to the ground, even though the products that are in rotation right now may not be the ones they're looking for. Think of it as if products have an expiration date. If you have ever visited a website that has old products on it, you've probably decided inside 2.4 seconds to take your money somewhere else because the stuff is old. To recap on some of these strategies that will help your store online and inside the store itself, create consistent value propositions on your website that you'll become known for. Couple your value propositions with tactful promotions that will spur on direct website sales. Keep your product displays and banners in fresh rotation. Thank you again for listening. We'll take it over to Joel next.
Thanks for those helpful tips, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in to CCNN. We'll see you next week.